Personality attributes beyond the Big Five. While the Big Five is the most commonly used framework in management research, it is not the only one. Several other personality attributes have been widely studied. Here are some examples. 1. Self-monitoring. Self-monitoring refers to the ability to regulate behavior depending on the situation. High self-monitors are sensitive to social cues, adapt their behavior to fit expectations, and tend to be effective at networking and influencing others. They are often successful in leadership roles, though they may avoid giving direct or accurate feedback since they care more about managing impressions. Low self-monitors, in contrast, act consistently with how they feel regardless of context. 2. Proactive personality. This attribute reflects the tendency to take initiative and drive change. Proactive individuals actively seek feedback, adjust quickly to new environments, and often excel in their careers. They are skilled at navigating organizational politics and building relationships. However, they may sometimes be seen as pushy because their desire to change things can create discomfort. Their effectiveness often depends on whether they align with their organization's broader goals and values. When aligned, they can spur innovation and entrepreneurship. 3. Self-esteem. Self-esteem is a general sense of one's own worth. High self-esteem is linked to confidence, job satisfaction, and performance. Extremely high self-esteem, however, may become problematic, and the relationship is not always linear. Leading employees with low self-esteem can be challenging, as they are especially sensitive to negative feedback. Leaders need to deliver criticism carefully, balancing it with positive reinforcement. 4. Self-efficacy. Self-efficacy is the belief in one's ability to perform specific tasks. Unlike self-esteem, which is general, self-efficacy is context-specific. For example, confidence in driving but not in writing. It can grow through practice, training, or experience. People with high self-efficacy procrastinate less, set higher goals, and typically achieve higher performance. Research also identifies generalized self-efficacy, or the belief in one's ability to perform across a wide range of situations. Personality testing and employee selection. Because personality affects performance, many companies use personality assessments in hiring. However, several challenges exist. Validity. Not all questionnaires are reliable or scientifically sound. Job relevance. Not every personality trait is beneficial in every job. Faking. Applicants may tailor responses to what they think employers want. Social desirability bias also influences answers. Self-knowledge. People may lack accurate self-awareness. In many cases, peers and colleagues assess our personality more accurately than we do ourselves. Predictive power. Personality explains only about 10–15% of job performance variance. Moreover, effects are often non-linear. For example, moderate levels of narcissism can be beneficial while high levels are not. Because of these challenges, firms are advised to combine personality tests with other methods such as cognitive ability assessments. One well-known tool is the Wonderlic Cognitive Ability Test, which measures problem-solving under time pressure. Even so, intelligence alone does not guarantee performance, as seen in professional sports where test scores and on-field success often diverge. Values. In addition to personality, values strongly influence behavior at work. Values are stable life goals that guide decisions and preferences. We are more motivated when working in organizations aligned with our values. For example, someone who values contributing to society may prefer a nonprofit over a tobacco company. A widely used framework is Schwartz's Value Inventory, or SVI, which categorizes values into 10 broad types, ranging from self-direction to security and tradition. The inventory assesses 10 motivationally distinct value types: achievement, benevolence, conformity, hedonism, power, security, self-direction, stimulation, tradition, and universalism, which act as guiding principles in life and are organized into a quasi-circumplex structure within a broader theory of values. The SVI uses self-report questions with brief descriptions to understand an individual's value priorities and their underlying motivational goals. The Schwartz Value Inventory, or SVI, is structured around short phrases or even single words, each describing a guiding principle in life. Respondents are asked to rate each item on a scale, for example, from 1, not important at all, up to 6, very important as a guiding principle in my life. To give you an example, take the dimension of power. The SVI includes items such as social power, meaning control over others or dominance, and authority, meaning the right to lead or command. These items are designed to assess the importance a person places on social status, prestige, and control over people and resources. Another example is the dimension of achievement. Here, respondents might see items like successful, meaning achieving goals, or ambitious, meaning hardworking and aspiring. These items assess the value a person places on striving for personal success and demonstrating competence.